What are the rights of students transitioning from high school?
Animated characters appear throughout the video, showing the concepts that the narrator explains.
If you're a student with a disability and about to turn 18, congrats! Once you're 18, you're a legal adult. Everyone has stuff they need to figure out when they become an adult, and it can be overwhelming. For example, when you turn 18, you have to start filing your own taxes. But it's not all bad. When you turn 18, you gain the right to vote too. Because you might not be eligible for supports you had growing up, you'll need to advocate for what you want and need. To figure out what you want and need, it's also important to understand all of your rights and responsibilities. A transition plan can help with this by laying out next steps after high school, like where you will live or if you'll continue your education. If you're a student with a disability receiving special education services, schools are required to work with you on a transition plan, usually when you first start high school. Agencies that can offer advice and recommendations should be invited to meetings at your high school about your transition plan. For example, your local vocational rehabilitation office, or VR office for short. Okay, great. So now you have a transition plan. But what happens when you actually become an adult? Well, VR can provide financial assistance and other supports if you want to continue your education. They can help you figure out what types of accommodations and services you might need at a college, vocational training, or even a job, and help set them up for you. Another place to find support is your local Center for Independent Living. They offer peer support and skills training. They're there to help you live in the community and not in places like group homes. Right before you turn 18, your parent might think they need to apply for guardianship, which means they make all of your decisions. But this is not the only option, and it might not be the best option for you. If you want to be able to make your own decisions, another option is supported decision making. This means that when you become an adult, a person or group of people helps you in the decision-making process, but you get the final say. That's a lot of info, so let's recap. When you turn 18, things change. You have to start planning for your future before those changes happen. In high school, you should be working with your school to make a transition plan. Around that time, there might also be discussions about guardianship. But this might not be the best choice for you, and there are other options like supported decision-making where you have more control. Make sure to talk about all your options. As an adult, you're also entitled to services. Some great places to start looking for supports are your local vocational rehabilitation office and Center for Independent Living. There's a lot to learn as you take the lead in your life. As an adult, it's extremely important to advocate for yourself. You have the right to choose your own path and to get the support you need along the way.
For more information, contact North Dakota Protection and Advocacy Project at 1-800-472-2670 or ndpanda.org.